Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SUNY Volleyball on WTOP 10. We are in the Maxio Gymnasium as the Oswego State Lakers get ready to take on the SUNY Canton Kangaroos. Oswego looks to defend home court and bounce back after a loss on the road in Cortland as the Roos march in to try to spoil the chance at a number one seed for the Lakers going into playoffs. All the action you can want, and we have it all right here on WTOP 10. Luke Belanger alongside Una O'Brien. Una, Lakers lost a big one on Cortland. They lost the first set 25-4. How do they bounce back tonight, but more importantly, get off to a hot start?
So definitely a slow start for that Cortland game. The last game that they played, that first set, 25-4. Definitely it was a lot of miscommunication on the defense, a lot of aces from Cortland. So let's see what they can do against the Canton Kangaroos and have a great game.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one. Lineup's getting announced right now. For Oswego, it's going to be at outside Priscilla McReynolds and Grace Godovin. Middle is going to be Callie Vugdevine. CJ Idem starting at libero, and Maya Bush going to start at setter. Right side is going to be Gigi Basili. It's going to be a great game. Canton comes into it 8-18. They've had a rough season, 1-7 in conference. They currently sit all the way down at last place, but for the Lakers, sitting at second place in the conference, 6-2, 7-2 at home, and Canton 3-6 on the road. It's going to be a great one. Una, glad to be alongside you. Can't wait to get this one started.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing some excitement on the court as they're getting together, talking. I definitely want to point out that on Canton, Daisy Bain and McKenna Pellich were players of the week last week, just announced yesterday. Definitely exciting. They're both captains, and Pellich is a sophomore, so very bright future for her going into her last 2 years.
Sure.
And Bain's a senior. She knows what she's doing. She's the libero, man in the back. So definitely exciting to see because they're on and up. With the Lakers, I think they're hungry. Definitely with that big loss from Cortland. They got swept. They're looking for some wins tonight. And I can't wait to see what happens on the court. And I do believe that Oswego's actually having a pink out game. They had pink warm-ups while they were warming up. So
nice. Yeah.
Nice little theme to the game, too, which is always a surprise, but gets the energy going, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. And with playoffs right so close, every game matters, every set matters, just to build momentum going into the most important part of the season. Canton's going to start at the service line. It's going to be number 1, Isabella Cruz. Cruz sends it over, and it's going to be Godovin to receive it. Idem will send it over. He'll get a touch on the block, and libero will bump set it to the outside, and that's Emerson Coulter. Basili will put it down, and the Lakers start off first kill of the game.
It's always nice to get a kill in the first play, get that ball back, because definitely starting and receive can definitely see some nerves, but up to serve.
Idem to send it over. It'll be Bain on the receive, and Coulter put it down. What a dig by CJ Idem. Priscilla McReynolds will push it over, and it'll go back to Coulter. Coulter getting a lot of work early. McReynolds out of system. Basili will just send it over with her platform. It'll be Bain again. Back to Coulter. And Idem again. Great defense here by the Lakers. McReynolds will swing out. Tried to cut it. Just a little too much on that one. It's going to be 1-1.
Yeah, as Bain serves, definitely seeing a lot of out-of-system plays on Canton. Setter's taking a lot of that first contact, so we're definitely going to see how that plays out.
Bush in the middle. Vugdevine, what a dig there by McKenna Palick. He'll go outside to Coulter, and she'll tool the block. Canton up 2-1. Beautiful dig there by McKenna Palick.
Yeah, definitely starting to see some big swings and big passes.
Defense has definitely been great to start here. Priscilla will control the serve. McReynolds over, and he'll go off the platform. I believe that's Cruz. Just a little late with her platform. 2-2. It'll be Juliana, my apologies. 5'2" sophomore at the line. Set it over, and Bain will control it. Coulter again. Put it down, go deep 5. Or deep 1, my apologies. Good swing there by Emerson Coulter.
Yeah, big swing. Definitely she's the star player, 4 kills. I think the last game that they had, she had 19, something along those lines. Definitely a star player on Canton.
Yeah, she leads the team in kills. On a system here for the Lakers, McReynolds will find a good spot. Bain's there to clean it up. Godovan with the dig, and Bush tries to dump it, won't work. Bush again, Priscilla McReynolds outside. The cut works that time. Good placement there by McReynolds, and we got a tie game again.
Yeah, it looked like Bain was definitely 2x2, right where she needed to be for that cross attack. It looked like it cut a little bit closer to the 10-foot line. Definitely a hard grab.
For sure, McReynolds will go to the service line now. Just over the net, it'll go to Bain in the middle, and she'll put it down. It's number 15, Abby Raven.
Yeah, what a quick play that Canton just did. Definitely smart to play quick because I know Oswego is really good keeping the center of their court covered. So keeping it quick on the offense is smart for Canton.
Coulter at the line, and she'll serve out. Coulter getting a lot of action here early. Already has 6 attempts. Definitely their star player. She leads the teams in kills and aces, 2.85 kills per set for her. The Vugdevine to serve. Cruz will pick it up. It'll go right side, and she'll put it down. Number 14, Brooke Height.
Definitely that 6-1 seam looks like a bit of an issue for the Lakers, but the libero is back in, so Item will take care of that seam for them.
For sure, 100%. Item is very good on the defensive end of the ball. Santa Femia with a tough pass there, and the Dunsky will have to set that one. Go back outside to Cruz, and a big block there. Bush and Dunsky, what a block.
Yeah, great block. Definitely tried to get out, but it went a little bit too far off that court, and point for Lakers.
It's going to be big for the Lakers. The outside play for Canton is definitely their strong suit, so those blocks are going to have to be there all game long. Bush at the service line. Coulter will pick it up. Cruz will just roll it over. Easy ball for Idem. The Dunsky down, and what a dig there by Bain. And Canton will finish it off.
Yeah, Godovan tried to grab it. Definitely was a little bit late for that coverage, but definitely the Lakers are really strong in their middle, like covering, making sure the campfire is not too open. It's really nice to see, and especially with Item, she's everywhere. She'll grab anything.
Yep.
Same with Bain. I really love to see 2 really strategic and really kind of just all-out liberos.
Yeah, the liberos are going to play a big factor in today's game. There's Item on the receive. Godovan will put it down, and Cruz can't handle it. Godovan gets her first kill of the game.
Definitely Godovan is one hell of a hitter.
6-6 we sit. Godovan will go to serve. Coulter will receive it, go outside. Just a roll shot. Idem struggles on that pass. Godovan will set it to McReynolds. She'll tip it deep 1. Number 17, Tiona Egghill.
Yeah, it looks like Canton couldn't get over the tape on that one. Looks like a 4 contact. Easy point for the Lakers.
That's what the Lakers need to do all game. The Roos do kind of struggle with errors, especially attack errors, and if Lakers can just play scrappy, they can definitely pick up a win here today. A good tip there by Cruz. Lakers can't control it, 7-7. Back and forth we go in this one. A great first start to the first set. Godovan and Idem and McReynolds in the back row to serve this one. Godovan will pick it up. Good pass there by her. Go right side to Basile, and be Lakers point, I believe, off the touch. Coulter doesn't like it. I don't think she believes she touched it, but the refs say she does.
Yeah, for a second there, it was 2 people serving, and I was like, so who got the point?
Yeah, both sides were serving. A little interesting.
Yeah, looks like there was a contact on Canton. Try to go for the line drive. Seemed successful.
Bain out of the back row. Out of system again for the Roos. Bush to Basile. She'll get a block touch on there. Easy ball for Canton, and Coulter outside. Picked up by Idem again. McReynolds to put it away. Off the fingertips. Believe there was a block. That's why it's not 4. Looked like almost 4. Vogdeveen will put it down. A good kill there by Kelly Vogdeveen.
Yeah, what a strong play from the Lakers. Definitely want to point out Bain with that second contact. It went off the court. She hustled, grabbed it down, and kept it in play.
Definitely scrappy by the Roos. Still ends in a Vogdeveen kill. Coulter in a big block again. Right back to Coulter. Went off on her. There's 2 blocks for Basile. Coulter just can't find an area to put it.
Yeah, definitely a close match in the start of this first set.
Coulter there, good pass. Go to the middle, number 3. Godovin will pick it up. And there's Priscilla McReynolds. Finds the campfire, puts it right where all the Roos are not.
And that's why I just keep mentioning the campfire, keeping that close, keeping that coverage, because it's an easy spot to just tip right over your block.
Coulter again on the receive. Again gets blocked, and it's down again for the Lakers. Man, oh man. Coulter just can't find a spot. The block is blocking for the Lakers.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they watched some film. Definitely was on Coulter being like, she swings cross, block her cross all day. And it seems successful from the Lakers' end. They know who they're playing and what they're doing. And it definitely seems like they're coming back strong from the loss against Cortland. And we'll definitely get to see a little bit more play. But good lead by Oswego, 12-7 right now. Canton looks like they're coming out of their timeout. Definitely need to lock in with some more defense, but Bain's got it covered. I think she's the star of the show for defense. It really is just Coulter against the blockers. Yeah,
Coulter's going to see a ton of production today. Already has had 10 sets go her way. Only 2 kills to account for it. Godovin with half a block, Basile with 1 block, Vogdeveen with a block, and Dunsky with half a block. So what's been working for the Lakers? The Roos just need to find some offense. Adim will serve again. It'll be Cruz to pick it up. It'll go right side to number 17, Egghill. And it'll go out of bounds. Lakers 13-7 lead.
Yeah, Egghill is definitely a younger player. She's a freshman, so.
Adim will serve it short. Tried to go short with the serve. Definitely the time to try something a little sneaky after you've served, 5 straight?
Looks like we have a libero change for the Lakers. Looks like Kropp's in the libero jersey now.
McReynolds put it down, and Bain can't control it. Goes off the tape. Weird little angle for Bain. Lakers lead 14-8.
Yeah, it looks like McReynolds is definitely hitting the angle where Bain's not looking for it. She's in the right spot for a normal play, but she's cutting it a little bit closer to the 10-foot. Hard to play.
Yeah, Priscilla McReynolds, her cut shot is very lethal, and Bain's going to have to pick it up. Free ball for the Lakers. Let's see what they can do with it. McReynolds again. She'll put it down. Bain gets another touch, but it's too fast for her to control. McReynolds again.
Yeah, it looks like the little miscommunication with Cruz and Bain. Bain said I had it, but I personally believe Cruz had a better angle.
And a bad pass there, an ace for Godovin. McReynolds already with 4 kills. All around play by the Lakers, getting blocks, getting kills, playing good defense. My apologies, that was Santa Femia that got the ace last time. She serves just one of the net this time. 16-9 we sit. Get some substitutions for the Roos. Nadia Fergone will come in to serve. Fergone's serve will go to Santa Femia. And a roll shot there by the Lakers is picked up easily by Abby Raven. She puts it right back down, 16-10.
Raven saw what was going on, saw it was a roll shot, waited just a second longer, jumped, got the block.
Very good play there by Raven. Godovin will pick it up and go to the middle. Vugdeveen, good up there by Bain. Coulter will send it over. McReynolds with the tip is almost denied. It won't go back the other side. Brooke Height tried to block the roll shot. Doesn't work. The tip, my apologies. Not really a roll shot, more of a tip. Priscilla McReynolds does love that shot. Bain again, good pass. Coulter from right side will get it picked up. Lakers will send it over. Free ball for the Roos. Tip and Bush set her out. Go to libero. Priscilla McReynolds, my apologies, hits into the net.
Back row attack from McReynolds. Didn't get there. It definitely hit right in the net, but back row attacks are a lot different than a front row attack. You got to angle it a little bit higher, hit high, so.
Definitely tough. Kropp will pick this one up. Bad pass will go out of system again for the Lakers. Right side for the Roos, and good dig there by McReynolds. Out of system for the Lakers. Godovin will tip it over for Doan to Bain to Cruz. Good block touch there by the Lakers. Bain picks it up to the middle, and a Santa Femia, good dig there. Godovin will put it over. Fergon tries a one-hand set. It's a free ball for the Lakers. Godovin will end it, I believe. Just a kill. It was a weird whistle. It felt like it was a quick whistle. What do you see on that? Was there the ref seemed like it was. It
looked like a net call, but the play was quite quick.
Right. Lakers definitely struggling from the service line.
Yeah, Vugdeveen, tape was not on her side.
Not sponsored.
It's always a 50-50 when it hits tape like that. It's either going to come right back or drop right in, yeah.
McReynolds leads the way with 6 kills for the Lakers. Coulter and Cruz have 2 apiece for the Roos. Go out of system. Kropp will bump send it to Godovin. And a block there. It's number 14. Brooke Height and the middle with a block for the Roos. 18-13 Roos getting back in this one. The Lakers kind of struggling out of system a lot.
Yeah, definitely out of system. But I feel like they've definitely practiced that a million times. They know what to do, but with these off-system, like one-option passes, like we just saw,
right,
harder to make plays.
Little debate at the net there. Cruz will put it over. Another block there by the Lakers. It's Bush and Dudunsky. The blocks have been working for the Lakers. They just need to get the offense going. Their defense is keeping them in this game. They have the 6-point lead, but been out of system a lot. Haven't been able to get a kill in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely looks like they are getting in Coulter's head a little bit. Multiple blocks on her end.
Yeah. There's Coulter. Good pass out of the back row. Height. Another block by the Lakers. This time it's Godovin and Dudunsky. Man, oh man.
What they're making up in blocking with what they've lost with some of those over and a little bit under serve errors. So definitely making room where they can.
Bain out of the back row. Fergon will have to set up with her platform. And a weird shot there. Kind of trickles on the top of the net. Cruz will pick up a kill for it, though.
Yeah, those plays are definitely a little bit more lucky, but always fun to grab that if you can and make a play off of that, because being so close to the net, you're worried about a net violation, you're worried about this, and usually it's running and running and then trying to grab it from underneath the net.
Right.
Tricky.
Volleyball can be a game of luck. Kropp will pick this one up. Bush will go to Godovin. A good up there by number 9 for the Roos. Cruz will tip it over. Bush is there. Get a set from Kropp. And a good roll shot there by Vasily. Little block Dudunsky. And a little miscommunication there by the Lakers. Had the ball in the air.
Yeah, ball went high. Kropp was like, I got it. And then
a little bit of a you got
right
it, I got it, you got it, I got it situation. It'll be Norman at the line for the Roos. And a good pass there from McReynolds. Bain to Coulter and Cruz outside. Easy pickup for McReynolds. Quick ball to Godovin. It gets blocked. McReynolds to pick it up. What a rally we got going here. Krop to Godovin. Bain almost get, and it's still up. Cruz will send it over. Free ball for the Lakers. Let's see what they can do. Middle to Dazinski. She could put it down almost, and it's still up. What a rally. Good up by Coulter, and it ends like that. Last thing you want to see. Great rally. The free ball comes over, and no one's there.
Ended in a free ball. Definitely not what the Lakers wanted, but you definitely saw the energy coming from Canton after that rally.
Definitely a momentum shifter. Norman again. Krop will pick it up. Krop to go over. Norman in the middle. Good play there by the Roos. 20-17.
Yeah, fast pace on the ball. Fast pace set. Big swing. Krop almost had it. A little bit short.
Norman again. McReynolds off the net. Bush will control it. Dazinski will go over. And a miscommunication there by the Roos.
Yeah, it looked like Bain was dropping back to grab the pass. And then it looked like Coulter came behind and tried to hand pass it and didn't work out.
It'll be Piper Adams, the freshman out of Cicero, New York, to serve. 21-17. Adams will get it over Bain. Bush to McReynolds. Roll shot over the block. Norman there for the cover. Cruz to go over. Center out. Krop will have to set it to Basile outside. Good block touch there. He'll stay on the Roos side. We got a debate at the net. Bush the quick ball, and McReynolds with that cut shot again. It's worked all game, all set long for her.
Yeah, that attack is gold. That has been the money maker for the Lakers. Going into a timeout right now, it looks like Bain's trying to read it a little bit more on Canton's side, but still can't just get a little bit closer to that 10-foot line. So maybe that's what they're talking about in that timeout. Yeah. And trying to reset, say she's going there all day, go there, cheat, and try to get that pass up, because I think it's been 3 or 4 attacks right in that spot, and it's been every time Bain's just a little bit too off. Yeah,
Bain definitely needs to step up closer to the 10-foot line. That means the middle back will have to shift to get the deep 5 and the deep 6, and then center obviously plays the deep 5.
I will say for the Lakers, good communication throughout, and we've only seen a little bit of communication errors. That one with Coulter, or not Coulter, the one with Krop and in the back row. But it looks like they're in a flow state. They're feeling good. Not too high of a lead, but I always say highs not too highs, lows not too lows. Keep it steady.
22-17 we sit coming out of the timeout. 3 more points for Oswego to take set number 1. Piper Adams will be back at the service line. McReynolds still leading the way with 7 kills. Adams will go into the net, 22-18.
Service error once again. I'm not sure how many we have on the set, but the Lakers, it's definitely a deficit for them this set.
3 for the Lakers so far on the service errors, just 1 for the Roos. Cruz will send it over, and he'll go out. There's 1 for the Roos. Good eye there by the Lakers. Krop and Adams in the back row both knew it was out. Krop will go back to serve.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit of phone tag, but serve tag. Who can get it in first?
Bain struggles with the pass. He'll be out of system. Coulter will just roll it over, and a good spot there. Goes short. Good little placement there by Coulter. She picks up her 3rd kill of the game.
It definitely looks like Coulter's adjusting her attacking protocol. Definitely not going right where she wants to every time, because she's gotten blocked multiple times.
Adams with a good pass, and Vogdeveen will put it down. Set point for the Lakers. Santafamia will go back to serve. 1 more point for the Lakers. Take set number 1. Cruz will control it. Good pass there. In the middle, it's Raven. And she'll put it down.
Looks like a lift. from the Lakers.
Was it a lift?
It looked like, yeah, it was a lift.
Gotcha. Second set point for Oswego. Fergon will serve for the Ruse. Kropp will control it with her hands. Vogdevine, a little tip there. Coulter will have it. Outside to Height. Touch there by McReynolds, and Kropp will try to put it deep one. Doesn't work. Height will roll it over. Kropp's right there. Lakers with a good chance there. McReynolds in a great dig. Bain
With
picks it
a
up.
net violation.
Net violation on the Ruse. Will go to Oswego, and they have won the first set 25-20. McReynolds with another great swing. Bain did have the up, but net violation
I was
ends it.
waiting for a great rally. That was a huge
Right.
that was a huge dig, but
Huge dig, but
getting in the net and then
sucks.
ending with a net violation. Definitely not what Canton wanted.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the Lakers take that first set 25-20.
McReynolds leads the way. 8 kills on 16 attempts. Played very, very good. 14 assists from Bush. 6 assists from Edime and 6 digs, my apologies, from Edime, and 6 on Bush. The Ruse definitely trying to get the Lakers out of system, putting it on the setter. For the Ruse, Coulter does lead the way in kills. 3 kills for her on 13 attempts. Cruz leads the way, my apologies. 4 kills for her on 13 attempts. Coulter goes second. Ruse definitely not hitting too well.
I believe it's Coulter getting stopped on that block.
Yeah, the block has
Definitely
been humongous.
something they weren't planning for because that's their go-to girl. That's their big swing. And getting stuff like that definitely gets the mental a little going, like what should I do? What should I plan for? But I will say Coulter did a good job on mixing up the swing, putting a few tips in there, and when there wasn't a big block, she definitely swung hard and got a few points. But it wasn't based on her errors. It was based on the big stuff that the Lakers had on her.
Yeah, the Lakers with 32 blocks this year, or 32 solo blocks, my apologies, 209 assists, 136 and a half blocks total. That's what's been working for the Lakers. They take set one. We'll go to a quick break right here on WTOP 10. We are back here on WTOP 10 Volley Night in Oswego. Set 2 action coming your way. Lakers take first set 25-20. Lakers played good. Ruse definitely had some errors, stuff they could clean up. Godovan will be at the service line to kick off set number 2.
See how this second set goes, see what adjustments that Canton will make, especially on offense.
Bain to send it over. Free ball for the Lakers to start it off. And a good run there by Vasily. Doesn't work.
Yeah, it looks like the Lakers were trying to do a bit of a play from that free ball. It was a 3-option pass from Kropp. And it looked like it just went a little bit wide, but it was definitely diverted the block from the main hitter.
Ruse will send this one out on the serve 1-1. Looked like almost like a 3 ball for the right side, because I believe that Vogdevine went on a 1 ball, and then the 3 ball came for Basile. Coulter will try. She'll tip it, and it gets blocked again. Ruse on another chance. Another block by the Lakers. Raven, another block by the Lakers. Access denied at the net. And it ends in a point for the Lakers. Man.
Wow, they went, let's try the outside. Blocked. Let's try the right side. Blocked.
Literally.
Middle, blocked. Let's go back row into the net. So definitely Canton's trying everything they can to get that ball over.
Can't do it. And Agtail picks up the kill. I spoke too soon. What an up by the Lakers. They'll get it back over. Ed Hill again. And a good spot there by her.
Looks like a little bit of a confusion. It looks like there might have been over the pin on the opposite side. The line ref did call that, and looks like Lakers have the point.
It's definitely tough to see where we are.
We are quite far from the court.
Yeah, and it's definitely tough to see it going anything with the pin, involving the pin. Ed Hill again will send it over with her hands. Godovin out of the back row. McReynolds will send it down, and Coulter with a weird dig there. Just puts her arm out, goes back over. Basile, get up by Norman. Coulter gets it over, picked up by Godovin. And McReynolds tries to go deep one, doesn't work. A little too much mustard on that one.
Yeah, she definitely saw Edge Hill kind of put that push into the line, hit the pin. She said, let me try that. It went a little wide. Canton has to serve.
Definitely didn't work for going at the service line. Vugdeveen gets blocked. Another chance here for the Lakers. Blocked again. Good coverage there by Oswego. Blocked again. Good coverage there by Oswego again. It's like deja vu watching this volleyball game. For going to height. Picked up by Godovin. Basile will go into the campfire and get the point. Good rally by both squads. 4-2 Oswego.
I will say coverage on their blockers on both teams have been stellar.
Very impressive.
Keep getting blocked, but they're here, passing it up, getting that dig, saying, you know what, we're not over yet.
Santa Femia. Bain with her hands will pick it up. And just as we say, good coverage on the block. Bad coverage on the block for the Lakers. 4-3. Lakers still do lead, though.
I might have jinxed the
Commentator's
Lakers.
curse, yep.
But I will say overall that is not their MO. They're usually really good about coverage.
Trying to save yourself, Una?
A little bit.
McReynolds out of system. We'll just float it over. And there it is. Another miscommunication by the Roos. It's kind of been a problem for them.
Yeah.
You go, I go, you go.
It looked like Height was going to go back for attack. Bain thought that she was going back for the pass, and it dropped right in between them.
Can't happen. And a bad pass there by Bain. Another point for the Lakers.
I'm not sure why Bigelow was like, you know what, let me hit it to my teammate instead of passing it. But do what you can because it was quite far off the court.
Definitely a little awkward there by Bigelow. Good pass there for Gone. Will get it up. Bigelow to go over. Pretty much a free ball for the Lakers out of the back row. McReynolds will put it down. Bain to pick it up. Coulter up by Krob. Good up by Krob. Vugdeveen will send it deep. And Coulter can't find it. Good spot there by Vugdeveen. Using her IQ on that one. 7-3 Lakers.
Yeah, definitely we're looking for big swings, and I think that the Lakers are switching up where they're placing the ball, which is in their favor.
Raven to put it down. That's what the Roos needed. Good kill there by Abby Raven.
Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication on the Lakers side. Went right in between two players. But you practice, someone grabs that seam. It just didn't look like it worked out for them that point.
Raven after the kill will go to serve. A little bit of a hybrid there from Raven. McReynolds, Godovin should put it down off the block. Put it in a good spot. Raven, the middle, trying to play some defense in the back row. Couldn't pick it up. Dzinski will check in for the Lakers, and Vugdeveen will go back to serve.
Was that due to the kill, or was that a net violation on Canton?
I'm not sure. I thought it was a kill.
I'm trying to check what the refs
short.
are saying, and it looked like the block had a net violation, but the kill was stellar. I will say.
It did go down as a kill for Godovin.
It did go down as a kill?
Yes.
My apologies, folks.
All good. 8-5 after Vugdeveen serves into the net. Tried to go short with it. Didn't put enough mustard on it. What a weird term. That's what people say, though. Enough mustard. I mean, I don't even know where that comes from. Norman McReynolds with a really good pass and a beautiful dump by Maya Bush. Turns her right hand backwards. Puts her right in the 4 spot.
Yeah, using her IQ on that, knowing that there was not going to be somebody in that spot, and just a quick tip right over.
Bush with her 40th kill of the season. She is definitely a dump threat for this Laker squad. Edgehill way out of bounds on that one. Hold their hand. She's surprised by it. She doesn't believe that she hit it like that. Puts her hands over her mouth and
hits like those sometimes can definitely lift a little bit of spirits because it's so bad it's almost comical, right. And it's like, well, can't do that bad again.
Right. And the block there by Godovin and Dazinski doesn't work that time. Goes right down in between them.
Yeah, it looks like not strong enough hands, but it went right in between. It happens, but blocks have been so strong. They're probably a little bit tired going into set 2 because it's been Block City.
It's been Block City, 100%. I believe it's Byglow at the line for the Ruse. Godovin with a good pass there. Will go back to Basile, and she puts it in the campfire again. It's been open. The Ruse definitely got to toast their marshmallows and pack up campfire and start covering that place.
They got to pack up camp, right? It looked like Bain was there, didn't move her feet just quick enough, and was a little bit slow to the ball, tried to dive, didn't connect. Lakers with the serve.
It'll be Bishop to come in and serve. And oh my gosh, what a block there by Dazinski. She'll pick up the solo box straight down. Access denied.
Solo blocks are so nice because it's like, I did that.
Yeah, right. No one else helped me. What a block there by Dazinski. Bishop again. That's Cruz will hit into the net. 13-6. Laker lead, and the Roos need a timeout.
Going into the timeout, it looked like for that last play, Cruz thought the ball was closer to the net than actually it was. Definitely with communication with the libero, they should be swing high. It's off. It's off. We didn't hear too much communication. We are far from the court. I'm not going to say they didn't communicate, but it looked like she thought it was a tighter ball and swung hard right in the net. But good timeout for Canton, seeing what they can improve on, maybe get the score a little bit closer because it is 13 for the Lakers and 6 for Canton. Big early lead in the second set. Honestly, I feel like the Lakers are taking this as in like analytical as well, keeping things strong instead of let's take a deep breath, let's take a break, get some water.
Yeah, definitely can't let up if you're the Lakers.
Head coach Stenman is taking this seriously.
100%. You know he is. The Roos definitely have a communication problem. I've had plenty of balls drop in between them. Something they definitely need to clean up. Priscilla McReynolds leads away for the Lakers with 9 kills. 22 attempts. She's definitely had the production and the volume of a 500 kill player. Picked that up just a couple games ago. McReynolds did. It was against Plattsburgh on October 10th. 500 kills for her. Also picked up her 500th dig of the year against Morrisville this past Friday, and Bishop gets the ace there.
No ice here for Bishop. Definitely, I know that some teams take timeouts when there's a good server coming up to ice them out. No ice here for the Lakers.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta stop saying things.
I think just no more, no more. Bishop served to the net because of Una. It wasn't even her problem. It wasn't because it was a bad serve. It was because Una said something.
I'll take that one.
Bain to put it over. Bishop will control it. Good pass there. Dazinski at it. Believe someone was in net.
15 was in the net. It looks like the middle for Canton. They've had a lot of net calls. The coach is talking with the down ref, being like, are you sure it was a net violation? Because they've had so many.
Coach Cooper Colasante's definitely not happy with it.
Net violations are easy points because if you stay out of the net, you know.
Right.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Bush will pick it up. It goes back over. Free ball for Canton. Coulter, good swing there. Bush tries to keep it up, and Bishop can't track it down.
I will say, I think we slid a little bit too early trying to grab that ball. It's an all-out sprint. If she moved a little bit faster, got her feet under herself, got her platform there, it would have been a sent over for the Lakers.
Maybe a little pancake action. Those are always fun to see. Basile gets denied at the was it denied or was it into the net?
I think she hit it into the net.
It
didn't look like there was a big celebration for the block.
Right. Would have heard some barks or something. For going to McReynolds. McReynolds, a quick ball out there. They've definitely been going fast to McReynolds. Height will put it over. Good touch there. Bishop will pick it up, uses her hand, keeps it alive. Basile will go deep. Pick it up in the kind of dump there by Fergone, and it works. Definitely not too crafty, just kind of puts it over. Lakers were not ready for it.
Yeah, it looks like Basile was going back for the swing, saw that there was no coverage. Where's the setter? Where's the setter? Oh, I should have grabbed that. Definitely a little bit of miscommunication.
Fergone surges the net, 16-10. Lakers lead. Definitely comfortable, but can't let up. Santa Familia will come in to serve for Basile.
And 15-10 is a classic score for trying to get back during practice. So let's see if that pays off.
Bain with a tough pass. Coulter out of the right side, hits out, put a little too much cut on it. Tried to go thumb down, doesn't work. 16-10, Lakers lead. 17-10. I believe they just gave him 2 points. I think the last one was missed on the scoreboard. Bain uses her hands better there. Raven gets blocked. For going to Height and blocked again. This one is out. The blocks are there, just need to change the angle of their hands a bit to get it to go back in the court and not out.
Yeah, when swing blocking, you're supposed to face the courts once you're done. It didn't look like they completed their swing. Went a little wide out.
Yeah, they say press 6. For going in the middle to Raven. Good coverage there by Bush. Edom will try to set it, and McReynolds just kind of digs it in there. Puts it under the hands of the block, and it just falls right down on them like a waterfall.
Yeah, definitely pushed it right in the hands of Canton's blockers. And it looked like their block was a little bit far off the net, so went right in between.
A good swing there by Bigelow. There was a touch on it, though. I didn't see the touch.
I think the touch was from the block.
I don't think it went out of the back row. I didn't see anything happen in the back row. I think it was off the block. It'll be Raven to serve for the Roos. 18-12, Lakers lead. Item with a tough pass to go out of system. Bishop would have sent it over with her platform. Free ball for the Roos. Right side to Height, and she puts it down. I believe that was McReynolds that tried to keep it up. Couldn't get her angle on her platform, and it goes off the right of the court. 18-13. Canton staying alive. Definitely not out of the set yet. And they serve out. 19-13. Can't have that if you're the Roos.
Yeah, it definitely won't help Canton. Keeping consistent with serving is the easiest way. It's the only thing you can truly control in volleyball. So keeping your serves in is easy points.
Bain again with her hands. Lakers serving high on Bain, not letting her use her platform. That's Bigelow that will hit it out.
Looked like she was trying to avoid the block and tried to cut it a little wide, and it was just a little bit too wide.
Too much on it. Vugdevine to serve again. There's Bain with her platform. Bigelow again. Good touch on the block. McReynolds pick it up out to Bishop, and she puts it down. What a swing there by Gabby Bishop.
Bishop got through the block. It's hard to do, especially when you're a little bit tired, but great job on Bishop's end.
Goes line with it. Vugdevine will go short. Good pass there by Coulter. It'll be Height, and Santa Familia will pick it up. It'll be a free ball for Canton. Height again, and Santa Familia again. Bishop will tip it over. Fergone's there to pick it up. It'll be out of system for the Roos. Height with a swing. Vugdevine to Bishop, and it doesn't work.
Not enough time for a swing. Tries to tip it, and tape wasn't on their side for the Lakers.
Yeah, not the best set for Vugdevine, but you can't expect a crazy set from a middle.
That is very fair.
Bishop tries to put it over, can't do it, and we sit 21-14. Roos definitely need to go on a run right now. It's going to be Norman at the service line. She does have a good topspin. McReynolds doesn't think it's that good as the way she puts it up, and Dazinski puts it down.
What a quick play from the Lakers. That's what you want to see.
Textbook volleyball there. Good pass out of the back row. One ball to the middle, right down. Puts a dent in the floor, Dazinski does.
Yeah, middles are known for quick plays. The quicker you can be, the more you can offset that block is smart, and definitely connecting with your setters is a middles game. So good on the Lakers for having that great.
It'll be Sam Madigan to serve for the Lakers, and a block there goes out. Bishop and Dazinski get the touch, but not back into the court. 22-15. Here it is for the Roos. Need a couple points right now. McReynolds again, another pass. It'll be Madigan on the set, another miscommunication. Madigan and Idem couldn't figure out who wanted to take it.
Yeah, it looks like a double call because it looked like it hit her one arm and then her other arm. But
again for the Roos.
Ball don't lie.
I've said it 3 times in a row. They definitely need some points, going a little run there with the serves, and they have not been able to do it. Serve out 23-16. 2 points away for the Lakers to take set 2. Bain with a bad pass, and we're at set point for the Lakers. Bishop with the ace.
Overall dominance from the Lakers, saying this is our home. We're going to do what we need to do. We play our game, and looks like Bain got switched out for Lib.
Bishop with her 26th ace, and this time little slow ball goes to the middle, hits the net, and drops. Kind of unlucky for the Lakers. Definitely not a good swing out of the middle, but drops in the right place. Set point for the Lakers, our second one. Bain will go back to serve.
Looks like Canton's a little bit desperate for points because they took Bain out for Walker, the freshman libero, and put her back in for serve.
Bain to Coulter, and she'll go line. What a shot there by Emerson Coulter. Goes right down the line, right over Madigan's head.
Coulter saw the opportunity. No big block. I'm a swing.
Bain again. Third set point for the Lakers. Madigan to McReynolds will tip it. Good cover there by Coulter. We'll go back out to her. She'll swing off the block. Good up there by Idem. And Bishop will send it over. Scrappy play by the Lakers. Cruz. Idem again off the net, and they can't control it. Another point for the Roos. We're on the fourth set point for the Lakers. 24-19. Bain with a little run here.
Definitely there is some pressure when it is set point, trying to get to 24 as much as you can. Nothing drops. Nothing hits anything. Like, be safe, but also be aggressive when you do swing.
And there it is. Big block by the Lakers. Been the story of the game. They end set 2 with a monster block. 25-19, the final score from set 2. Similar to the first set when it ended 25-20. The Roos have been in it, but just can't seem to pull away and go on a couple runs to get a lead on the Lakers.
I think Canton's definitely thinking, what can we improve on? Let's try to get one set win, go to 4. Let's see what we can do. Maybe win that one, go to 5, do the reverse sweep, take Lakers at their home.
Yeah, it's definitely about this next set, though. Get one and find some stuff that works. Get the momentum going. McReynolds leads the way still. 10 kills on 26 attempts. Bush with 20 assists. Godovan with 7 digs. Idem with 7 digs. Idem's been very good defensively. Definitely some good ups for Canton. Coulter leads the way in kills. Norman with 11 assists, and Bain, the do-it-all libero, with 13 digs. Lakers win set 2. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for set 3 action right here on WCOP 10. Welcome back to the Maxio Gymnasium. Set 3 action coming your way. Oswego has played a almost flawless 2 sets. They lead 2-0. Roos need to get back in this one. Una, what do you think the Roos need to do to take this third set?
Definitely focusing on defense, and Coulter switching up her hitting, putting more pushes, more tips, and being smart with her attacking, because she has been blocked multiple times. We'll see how they do in this third set.
McReynolds starts it off with a beautiful kill. 1-0 Oswego. That's not a good sign for the Roos to start off. You need a win here. And McReynolds just punches it right into the 6th spot. New libero for the Roos. It's number 11, Rylan Walker. And Height will not be able to get it over, and it's 2-0 Oswego. Interesting play by the Roos. I thought Bain was playing exceptional.
Maybe Bain needed a breather. Maybe she'll go back for serve when she is going to serve. We'll see how that plays out for the Roos.
Coulter needs to get it going. Good dig there by Idem, right to her platform. Basile will put it away. 3-0 Oswego. Great start by the Lakers. Basile with her 5th kill of the day. Idem will serve. Walker will receive it. Height will go over, and good spot there by Height. Piper Adams can't get her hand on it to keep it alive. 3-1.
Looks like Bain is back to serve. Maybe she needed a little bit of a breather, reset.
Probably more of a mental thing for sure. Idem, good pass. Bush will go to Basile. She'll cut it, and Norman not expecting it. Basile puts her thumb up. Great cut there out of the right side.
Yeah, it looked like she was thinking it was going to go a little bit shorter. It ended up being quite a deep swing. Wasn't ready for it.
Coulter will tip it. Oswego will pick it up. McReynolds, good receive there by Walker. McReynolds again will go deep in a good spot. Cruz with a good dig. Coulter, good swing. Adams will keep it up, and it ultimately will fall. McReynolds couldn't handle it.
What
Roos
a
get another
play
one.
from Coulter. Having that far out of system pass to the pin. It's a little weird because it's over her shoulder, so she can't really see the ball until she's attacking. She trusted where the ball was, had a great swing, and got the point for Canton. Honestly, great play from
Coulter,
yes. I don't know why I lost my words.
Vugdeveen. Bain will dig it with her hands. Bush tries to send it over. Little sneaky play. Raven will go deep 5 and put it down. Interesting note for the Lakers. Krop comes in with a different jersey. So Idem can play and Krop can be there. Krop was playing libero. Little interesting way of volleyball. You can just switch your jersey mid-game and still be in. McReynolds will overpower the block, gets the kill there.
Looks like a lot of libero switching for Canton. Definitely in and out with Walker and with Bain. Not sure where the strategy is, but we'll definitely have to see how this plays out.
I think they more want Walker to receive, and then when Canton has the serve, I think they will bring in Bain just because it's more defense. At least that's maybe that's what's going on. Adams will swing, and she gets a kill. Adams overpowers the block, just as McReynolds did. The freshman taking some ideas from the sophomore.
It looks like Canton's block's a little bit late. That's the reason why it's having some miscommunication. Just a beat late will...
And an ace there by McReynolds. Energy is not left one bit for the Lakers. 7-3 they sit.
Yeah, the Lakers having a great match.
Walker out of the back row to receive. Bad set there by Fergone. Coulter will ultimately get it over in the middle, and Vugdeveen puts it down. Great run there by Vugdeveen. Going to be her 4th kill of the day. It feels like every kill she's had has just been a rocket. Too much there by McReynolds. Canton picks up another point.
Good run by McReynolds, keeping it in. Walker definitely had a few really good swings, couldn't connect with the ball, couldn't grab that dig.
Coulter, the team leader in aces, will go back to serve. Krop with her hands. Vugdeveen will go deep right over Fergone's head. What a spot by Vugdeveen. One kill is right down, the other one is just a smart play. Puts it right over the center's head. That's what happens. The center can't get too quick with it. You have to play the defense in the 5, but also they want to run up to be in position to set. It's a weird gray area of that centers face every day. Free ball for the Lakers. Bush will go outside to Adams. Goes off the net. Easy ball for Walker to pick up. Cruz. Good block there. We got a whistle.
It's like a net violation.
I believe it was a net violation?
From...
I don't know what else it could have been.
I think it was Maya Bush that was in the net.
Another error for the Lakers. Haven't had too many. Played definitely a clean game. Up 9-5. Raven at the service line. Krop with a tough pass, and Bush tries to dump it like she did earlier. This time it doesn't work. It wasn't high enough to dump it.
Yeah, tip on the second contact is a really great play. It has to be a specific type of ball, though. When it gets passed, it has to be tight to the net for it to be successful. And looks like she just didn't get enough power for it to go over.
Krop, good pass there. The pipe ball to McReynolds, and she puts it down off the block from, I believe, Raven.
Looks like coverage from Bigelow was not enough. Definitely stuck in her feet a little bit. Saw the ball, knew she had to grab it. Wasn't there in time.
Lakers are switching it up, trying to get some swings out of the back row. Give Canton different looks. Lakers with a free ball here. The back 2 to Basile, and it puts it down. Good little play there by the Lakers. They're getting a little fancy here. We get a pipe ball and then a back 2 for the right side. You don't see that every day.
Definitely having a little bit more fun with this third set. Feeling a little bit more confident, making some plays that are unique.
That's what you can expect going to the playoffs, just seeing what they can kind of work on and new things they can try to take that extra step in the SUNY tournament. as the Roos pick up another point, 11-7. Lakers were in the right spot for that. It'll be Norman to go to the line to serve. The only topspin we've seen today coming from Norman. Definitely a tougher serve. And there it is, an ace for Norman.
Yeah, Norman with the topspin. You never really can expect because sometimes it'll go long, it'll go deep, but that one dropped right before the passer's arm, so it's a very hard serve, but once you know how to pass it, it's good to go.
And it hits off the ceiling, but it goes perfect to Bush. Good block there, and that's not McReynolds, that's Adams and Dazinski. Adams picks up a block. The freshman definitely bringing some new energy to this team. She doesn't see the court too often, but what she does, she definitely makes an impact. Adds a valuable young energy to the squad. She'll go back to serve here. Walker, 2-option pass there, doesn't work.
Looked like the setter did what she could. That pass was very off the net, even before the 10-foot line. As a setter, all you can do is push the ball where you need to be and hope that it connects for that play. It sadly did not.
Adams again. Coulter, another rough pass for the Roos. This set one's better to Cruz. Adams off the fingertips, sticking her hands there in time to put the ball in a new direction.
It looked like if it wasn't touched by the Lakers, it would have gone out. It seemed a little bit wide, but you never know in the back row sometimes because if it hits the line, you're like, oh, man, I should have.
The absolute worst. Cruz, Santa Femia wearing the yellow jersey, goes off her chest. She can't pick it up. 13-10. Canton a little closer than they've been all game long.
Starting to fight back a little bit. Starting to want that game to 4, game to 5, see what they can do, give a little bit more time to see more play.
This is why we see reverse sweeps all the time, because when you're up 2-0, you get a little complacent. You think you're in a good position, and the team that's down 2-0 wants it a lot. And there's Height with a good swing. Bush sitting a little too far back. Height puts it in just the right spot. 13-11. I believe this is the closest that Canton has been all game long besides a 0-0 or 1-0. Definitely within striking distance. Lakers got to settle in and just play some good volleyball, go to what they're good at. McReynolds the fastball. Norman to Coulter, and Coulter gets denied at the net. Good coverage there by Bain. McReynolds. Basile not ready for it, but Basile still finds a way to put it down. She's kind of backpedaling, just trying to get it over the net. Puts it right in the middle of that Rue defense. Santa Femia to serve for the Lakers. They lead by 3. Cruz, good pass. Norman to Height off the block. Easy ball for McReynolds. It goes tight, the one-hand set, and the timing was off for Vogdeveen. It's definitely tough to know with those one-hand sets.
But it's also smart because if you're attempting a set and the block goes over to block it, they can get an overpass, which is a free point for the Lakers.
Exactly. And there's Bain on that cut shot. She reads it that time well. Free ball for the Lakers. McReynolds tried to go deep one there, and Cruz is there to pick it up. Vogdeveen puts it right down. She has been killing it all day, literally and metaphorically. Good swing there by Vogdeveen.
Yeah, great play from the Lakers. Strong arm, fast play. What a great middle.
Krop to serve. Canton is there, definitely only down by 3, but the Lakers are playing resilient. Coulter to the tip is picked up on the block, and it falls right there.
Coulter's found her groove, definitely, with tipping and swinging, trying to mix it up, trying not to get blocked as much, working in her favor. Canton has the ball, only 2 points behind the Lakers, which is surprising because they have had quite the big deficit, set 1 and 2.
Sent it for me out of the back row, and McReynolds finds a good spot. Cruz not playing her position as deep six. McReynolds finds the opening in the Roos defense, 16-13. It feels like Canton is staying alive, but can't go on a serve run. The Lakers are starting out exceptionally well, and there's McReynolds off the top of the tape. Falls right in the campfire. Timeout Roos. 17-13.
What a great serve. When it hits the tape, but it's powerful enough to kind of trip over it and fall right in the 10-foot line area. We've definitely seen a few plays like that, but the ball is just bounced right back on the same side. So definitely really great plays from both teams. This is, I think, the strongest match we've seen. Both teams are very warmed up. They're ready to go. And I think that Canton wants another set, wants to prove themselves just a little bit more. But Oswego is looking for that sweep, looking for 3 overall.
Looking ahead for the Lakers, they go to the Skidmore Classic this weekend. Skidmore sits at 12-9, and they also will play Clarkson in a 3-team round robin. Clarkson 6 at 11-2. It's definitely a big weekend for us. We got to gain momentum going into the most important part of the season, the postseason, as Raven puts one down. That's what Canton needed out of that timeout for sure.
Yeah, great swing from Raven. I think they're taking some pointers from the Lakers. Really fast middle plays work very well. It's hard to expect when it is so quick like that. Canton with the serve.
If you can get that middle down, it is very unstoppable. As Coulter picks up an ace, the team leader on ace picks up one there. Roos staying alive, takes a timeout, get 2 points right away. It's really anyone's set at this point. Santa Fe, a good pass there, holds her platform well. Adams out of the outside, and she gets it down for the Lakers. Off the block, can't cover it. The Roos can't.
It looked like a really weird placement after the block. It usually doesn't go to the center of the court with a block like that, so I can see why coverage wasn't necessarily ready for it.
Tough pass there by Cruz. Free ball coming for the Lakers. Need to put this one away. Oh, and Coulter gets... I don't even know how to explain that one.
A little chest pass, a little soccer moment.
Yeah, Coulter is a multi-sport athlete, guys. I don't know if you knew. She's also on the Roos soccer team. Just joking. Platform was a little too low, and an ace there.
Great play.
Lakers needed that. 20-15. Starting to pull away.
Another one of those classic scores that you do in drills with scrimmage. Give the team a little bit of an edge. See if you can fight back.
Cruz handles that one well. Goes to the middle. Kind of a free ball, and Adams will tip it again for going there. Set her out. The libero will have to set. Cruz puts it away. McReynolds will dig it. Adams again, just an easy roll. Walker out of the back row. We'll go to Byglow. Good dig there by McReynolds. Adams with her third attempt of the rally. She'll get her fourth right here. And a block there. Looked like it just hit the net, but doesn't. Bush tries to dump it, and Raven's there and says, "You're not dumping me." Puts it right back over. Lakers aren't there. 20-16. Right when you think the Lakers are pulling away, the Roos just find a point.
Find a way. Yeah. I will say Maya Bush is very good at blocking the ball, but also covering her own block. There's been multiple times where she's dipped back and grabbed that ball.
Good pass there by Kropp. And Dazinski puts it down. Good run there by Dazinski.
Very easy point for the Lakers. Didn't seem like there was a block set up, and swung hard, got the kill. Only 4 points left for the Lakers to win the third set.
Alexandria Fairbanks will check in the right side, freshman. And a block there by Dazinski and Adams, and they'll put it down. Oswego leads by 6. The story of the game has been the blocks, and they get another one there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like with this match, it's been very block heavy, which is fun because it's really the Wild West after that block is made.
Oswego, tons of blocks on this game.
Good up, good dig. All out of system.
Fairbanks will tip it over. And a bad set there, and Fairbanks will put it down.
Man, it looked like they were kind of caught up mentally. Canton was caught up a little mentally and pushed it right over. Good old tip.
I think they were expecting the set to be better and not have Fairbanks have it right there. And Fairbanks and Azinski almost get the block. It goes out. Need to angle their hands better. Oswego, 9 total blocks on the day to Canton's 2. It's definitely been the difference maker here. The Roos is struggling to get around that big Oswego block. Only hitting 133 this game, the Roos are. And a good serve there by Norman. The topspin hits the top of the net, trickles right over. No one there. For the Lakers, you need to kind of know who gets net ball.
Yeah.
Dazinski is right there. Got to tell your back row, okay, if it hits the net, I'm right there. Norman again. This one a little easier. Bush will receive. You don't see that very often. A center receiving. But Adams will put it away. 2 point, one, we're at set point. 1 more point for the Lakers to put this one away. Sweep Canton.
At the start of this set, in the middle of the set, I was like, competitiveness is there for both teams. It seems like Canton's fallen off a little bit. Let's see what they can do. Set point for Lakers.
To serve. Blocked there. Walker outside. And that's going to be Brooke Height. Second set point coming for Lakers. I don't think they've gotten off the court on their first set point yet.
Yeah, like Miley Cyrus says, it's the climb. So definitely Canton has to do the climb right now. No mistakes. They got to play a perfect game till it's 24-24.
Cruz sent to me a good pass. McReynolds can't put it away. Good dig there by Cruz. Goes off the ceiling. They keep it alive. Height. Good dig there by Rupert. Free ball for the Roos. Norman outside to Coulter, and a big block, the story of the game. How does it end? Of course a block. All game long, their 10th block of the game. What a way to end it for the Lakers. They sweep Canton 3-0. All-around performance from the Lakers, just extremely impressive.
It seemed like easy work for the Lakers. They had the lead. They had the dominance through each set. I don't think that there was many ties of the game. Each set seemed like there was a little bit of a deficit each time for Canton. The Lakers knew what they were doing. They wanted the win after losing to Cortland, and they got it.
For sure. I mean, Lakers lead in kills 41-36, have 11 less errors than Canton. Hit better. Bush played better than Norman. I mean, it was just an all-around great performance coming off that sweep from Cortland. Looking ahead, playoffs are coming up after this weekend for the Lakers. They sit at the 2 seed. Buff State is the only one that is in contention for taking over that 2 seed. They are 5-2 in the conference. They have 2 more games, one against New Paltz, one against Oneonta. But the Lakers sit at 7-2 in the conference. 2 more games for Buff State. With the win, the Lakers have a ton of momentum going in. They will see how the weekend plays out. But that's all for tonight. As for all the WTOP 10 crew working here, we thank you. As for Luke Belanger, Uno O'Brien, my color commentator, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. Oswego sweeps Canton right here on WTOP 10. Good night, everyone.